Hello YouTube, this is the Lightswornjoker coming at you with a deck analysis of Blackwing, Black Feather, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, before I go into this, I did post an Infernity deck, but my friend recorded it for me and he's yet to email it to me. Also, I'm going to be posting up a Frog Monarch or FTK, depending on what you guys say is the best. But here goes. First up, one Dark Arm, Dark Arm Dragon. It's kind of, yeah, Dark Arm. Any deck that runs a bunch of Darks and doesn't run a Dark Arm, please feel free to kill them, because at times this is an instant +3. Next up, 1, 2, 3, Sirocco. Sirocco, leader of the deck. Similar to Cyber Dragon, this plus Gale is the only way the deck has to go really into 8 stars, and it's probably the best Blackwing in a mirror match. Just pump, gain the attack. So it's a really great beater. Next up, 3 Shura. It's basically Fire Dog with a different name. Goal is to hit a monster, special either Gale, Vayu, or Breeze. Sometimes Kalut if you need to for game. But it's another thing, it's 18 beater, 4 stars. It's the biggest Blackwing that you can directly summon with no little key. Alright, next up, 3 Bora. Here it's a Piercer. It's pretty much one of the best Blackwings to special. And it's not too bad to open up with a bunch of these kind of games sometimes. Next up, 3 Kalut. It's honest with set attack being 14. It's great to topple synchros. It's great to ruin your opponent's place. And look, it has the name, only thing special about this card is it has the word the moon in the name. Everyone loves the moon. Come on, guys. El Luna for the win. Next up, Gale. It's on the tuner side. Blackwing Gale is kind of like the best level 3 tuner ever invented. It's like the Stardust killer of the game. Next up, 2 Blizzard. Great card. Gets into Brionac pretty easy. Probably one of my favorite Blackwings. I'm not gonna lie. I love this little guy. He looks like a penguin type thing. I don't know what it is. Chicken. Or pigeon. Next up, I know I'm gonna get flamed for this, but 2 Breeze. The other way to go is 2 Vayu and 1 Breeze, but she at least need 1. It's basically, I put in 2 because I'd rather have an Armor Master than a Catastor in most cases. And it's just here to replace the missing Gales. It's a floater that's effective is if you add it to your hand by a spell like Allure or Sangan or Morphing Jaw or Whirlwind for that matter. You can special summon it. Basically, most of the time it's going to come out through Shura though, to be honest. The 1 Vayu, like I said, the other way to go is 2 Vayus and 1 Breeze. I chose to do double Breeze and probably it's basically my own personal preference. Next up, 2 Black Whirlwinds. This going to 2 is what's dropping this deck down a lot. It really needed the 3. It was the only thing keeping the deck more in the competitive scene, but probably one of the best cards ever. 1 Allure. Dark since a great draw engine. 1 cards for Black Feather. I think 2 is too much. I tried it but with 2, and I'd always get both of them opening hand. I don't know why, for what reason, I draw both, and I'd be like, okay, so the first drawback is I can only play 1 per turn. Awesome, and I don't like when Shura is only a beater. I want that extra summon. Next up, 2 books. Nowadays, in my mind, this is becoming like a staple at least, to stop synchroing, gather effects, and all around good. The 1 My Body, I've questioned dropping this. If I did run the second card for Black Feather, it would be over this. Nowadays, people aren't citing trap holes against Blackwing. It's consecrated light, which really hurts. And there's not many destruction effects as there were last format, like JD and all those sweepers. It's more of this format, it's more Infernity with Mistworm and X-Sabers, don't really do much of that. Brain Control, Mind Control. I think I'm running 5 tuners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm running 5 tuners, so this Armor Masters, I think when you have 5 tuners plus, Mind and Brain both become a staple. Next up, heavy, staple back row killer, Trunade. I choose Trunade over Space because Space gets 1 target, and most of the time when you want your Blackwing to come out, you don't want it to get Bottomless. You want that Whirlwind. Next up, 2 Oppressions. Any person that knows anything about Blackwing and wonders why I'm running this kill yourself if you ask. It's just here to dodge the Vayu effect. Honestly, I question putting it to 1 because I'm running the double breeze, but Pression's too good right now. Alright, triple Icarus. 3 can be a dead draw, but it's one of the few cards Blackwing have to plus nowadays. And I don't mind using this with Vayu or Breeze, because Breeze can be a dead card in hand. Bottomless, staple. Torential, staple. Mirror Force. The format slowed down minus Infernities. Infernities are kind of extra broken. And the tech Dustshoot. I really like this card. It's a game winner on its own. Alright, on to the extra deck. First 8-star, Red Dragon, staple, Stardusts. I think 2's always been a staple. Colossal, good against Mirror Match. Thought Ruler, it's alright. Silverwind, just because I can get it out with the Vayu if I have an Armor Master in the grave, it's really hard to get it out any other way. And if you pull it off, I commend you, my friend. Good job. Black Rose, staple. 2 Armor Master. I think 2 is enough. I could put a 3rd in. If I did, I'd probably drop the Thought Ruler. Although DP is very abundant nowadays. Brionac, staple. Goyo, staple. 2 Armed Wings because the 2 Blizzards, and if I get Sirocco and Vayu, but I think everyone knows that. Catastor. Since I'm only running 1 Vayu, I decided to go this way since Shura Vayu normally got Catastor Android, but if I ran 2 Vayus, I'd probably fit in an Android. 1 Chimera Tech. This card wins games. Ask every Mac and a Geck. Alright, YouTube, thanks for watching the video, and enjoy!